10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 2, Yankees versus Red Sox. Let's go. We know what happened in yesterday's ball game. The Bats got off to a very slow start. Yankees looking to get back on track and even up this series at a game apiece. Carlos Rodon is on the bump. Let's go, New York Yankees. I do appreciate you guys for popping in here. Railbird, first person in the building. Railbird has his name on the board again. I'm going to go through the list real quick. Sun was the first person. Railbird was number 2. Real Bill was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Savius, Brandon, Savius, Bow, and Railbird. For those that don't know, I am doing a special competition at the end of this month. First person that comments in the New York Yankee live stream gets their name on a special giveaway at the end of the month for a customized Ace Avenue fitted hat of any team of your choosing. But I would prefer if it was New York Yankee. I would be totally disgusted if I had to buy somebody a Red Sox hat. I might have to cancel the competition if somebody's like, Ace, let me get a customized Ace Avenue Red Sox hat. Might have to cancel it. But I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe. Let's go. Savius is in the building, says, what up, Ace? We definitely need to win today. That's right. We got Carlos Rodon on the bump. We're going to go over the lineup in a little bit. Mad Steve, what up, man? Says, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Beat the Red Sox. Let's go. Val, hopefully the rain stops by game time. I think we're good to go. I haven't seen any updates on Twitter or anything, so I think we are good to go. It is pouring over here in the Virginia area, as I'm sure my guy Ken, who was in the building, can tell you the same thing. Ken, it is coming down real hard over here with the rain, man. So my power goes out. I'll do my best to try to kick back on as soon as I can. Mark, thanks for popping in. How's my day? I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Parker says, Ace is the man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Look at me now.
Sean, thanks for popping in. Dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. Ken, like I said, and Chyeaaa, thank you to Ken for that gifted membership to start the live stream off the right way. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle is the recipient of that membership. Ken says, allergies are killing him today. Had to get some meds in the pharmacy. It's probably the rain, dude. It's probably the rain. Definitely. It always does that to my allergies. Maddie, thanks for popping in. The other Sean, thanks for popping in. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlight. Jacob, the People's Champion, is in the building. What's good, brother?
The champ is here.
The great Randini. What up? Ace, Roman Anthony card worth a lot of money? Nah, throw it away. Wipe your ass with it. All right, the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
We have Trent Grisham leading things off in center field, followed by Aaron Judge. Chef, what up, man? Chef Nick says, what up, the Ace? How's it going, my friend? What's good, brother? Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. We will be continuing trivia at some point tonight. We did 2015 yesterday. We are at 2020 subscribers. That's a good ass number right there. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. People's Champ knows. People's Champ knows what I'm talking about. 2020. But yeah, we will be continuing it up until 2024. So we will be continuing with 2016. But Grisham leading things off, followed by Aaron Judge. Rice behind him, DHing. Goldie's at first base. Jazz is back in the lineup today at third. Volpe's at shortstop. Dominguez is in left. Wells is in center, is in catcher, not center field. And DJ LeMahieu's at second base. Let's go New York Yankees. Get a W with Carlos Rodon in the bump. Rodon's got a 2.87 ERA. Really good this year. Did have a little bit of a rough start his last outing. Just want to look up his exact stats for his last game. Versus Boston, we did lose that game. He did give up 5 runs. So Rodon did get hit around a little bit. Looking for some sweet revenge today. Antonio, what up, man? Says, let's go Yankees. Ace is the best. Let's go. We're at 20 likes already. We get to 50. I'll gift away a membership. Let's get there. Red Sox won it by walk-off yesterday. The Yankee bats were pretty quiet in yesterday's game until that man, Aaron Judge, that monster, hit it over the monster, tied up the game. Yankees go into extra innings, and we know what happened. On the wrong end of not one but 2 horrible calls in yesterday's game. Now, the Anthony Volpe, now that I've got some time to think about it, right? The Anthony Volpe, even though I did think he was originally out, I also didn't think there was enough to overturn it because there wasn't conclusive evidence. So realistically, it probably should have stayed on the field. Because what's the point of instant replay when you still kind of get it wrong? It's not enough to overturn it, so it should be held on the field. And then we know what happened with DJ LeMahieu. DJ's first ever ejection. I don't understand, like, what, just too much for the Yankees to overcome yesterday. And ultimately, we ended up falling. But the bullpen looked a lot better against a Red Sox team that scored 20-something runs against us last time. We're able to hold them to 2 runs. But the bats got to wake up today. That's one of my keys to the game. The bats going against Dobbins again. After this man talks so much shit, I would never play for the New York Yankees. Nobody wants you on the team, bro. There's a reason. I'm sure the Yankees could have drafted you. If they wanted you, they would have drafted you, but nobody wants you. So he ran his mouth and was able to get a W last time. Let's go ahead and give this man an L today. And yeah, I mean, Aaron Boone got ejected. Couple of bad calls. Yankees weren't able to overcome it, but let's see what we could do today. Grace Monroe, the lovely Grace Monroe's in the building. What's up, Grace? How you doing? Says, return of Jazz. That's right. Jazz is in the lineup today. You know what it is? We got to get, like, these Red Sox fans are talking a lot of shit, but they've still yet to face us. We've been completely healthy either. We're going to see what happens today. I like the lineup today. I really do. Wish Bellinger was in there, but, wish Bellinger was in there instead of Grisham, but you know how that goes. But I do appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit that like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. They're showing the weather. It looks like it's a little bit cloudy. We should be good to go. Victory, what's up, man? What's good, Ace? Yankee redemption tonight. That's right. Thanks for the play-by-play. I appreciate you guys for coming in here. Phil Luck, what up, man? Says, let's go Yankees. The lineup once again, Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Dominguez, Wells, and LeMahieu. Let's see if the Yankees can get this W. Let's go.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Payback time indeed. Let's smack the Sox. All right, Trent Grisham to lead things off. 244 on the year. He was him in the first half of the season, struggling as of late. We cannot lose back-to-back nights to these Red Sox teams in these ugly ass jerseys. Yesterday they looked like boogers. Today they're back to the Savannah Bananas. We can't lose this team. Ball 2-0. 9-9, welcome back, bro. Hopefully you came back with a better attitude today. What's good, brother? Actually, I don't even know. I don't like ever assuming somebody's gender, so I kind of call everybody brother. 9-9, are you male or female? Two balls, one strike count. Grisham, foul. 2-2. You do respect how Boone steps up for first players? Absolutely. Boone is a player's coach. He is a player's guy. Like, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So, Boone, I mean, yeah, that's why the Yankees like him as well. But, you know, you got to be able to dial the right buttons at times. You got to be able to manage the bullpen. You got to be able to put these guys in positions to succeed. You know what I'm saying? It takes, here's a 2-2 to Grisham. Grisham chops this high chopper right to the second baseman who can't handle it. Let's see if they ruled this a hit or an error. Considering how high it was chopped, it wouldn't surprise me if they ruled this a hit. And they are going to rule this an error. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9 emojis in the chat for the captain, who hit an absolute nuclear bomb in yesterday's ball game over the monster. Ball outside, 1-0.
9-9! 9-9!
Phil Luck says El Captain. That's right, El Capitan. Ball, Mrs. Low, 2-0. With these, I can't even see the strike zone with these ugly ass yellow jerseys that they're wearing. They're distracting as fuck. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub as we're on the road to 2.5K. 2,500. The 2-0 to Judge. That's a called strike. 2-1. The 2-1, Judge, foul. Chyeaaa, Jacob, what's good, brother? Appreciate you for coming in. Jacob, do your boy a favor. Can you drop the link to become a member down below? I appreciate you. The first time these two faced off, Aaron Judge took him deep. Would love for him to do that again. You would love for everyone to see at least 5 pitches. So far, he's about to be at 10, so no outs. Swing and a miss, Judge down on strikes. What's up, Theo? All right, we did see Judge strike out a bunch yesterday and came through when it mattered. Here's Ben Rice.
I be like, I would like 3 chicken wings.
Yeah, I see Tampa Bay's beating the Mets, at least last time I checked. That was a good slider in the outside corner. Thank you, Jacob, for dropping that link to become a member. Appreciate you. First pitch to Rice, called strike, 0-1. Yankees coming out a lot differently than yesterday's game. Yesterday's game, we came out swinging. Theo, thank you for being a member for 10 months. What up, man? Says we just got to make the pitcher work better. So far, he's at 12 pitches. As Rice hits this on the ground, this is going to be 2. Steps on first, throws the second, and tags out Grisham. So that's a double play. That's a good way to keep the pitch count low. So Ben Rice, a 3-6 double play as the first baseman steps on first, throws the second to end the inning. That sucks. Phil says Benny the Bomber. Not that time. Not that time. You can't wait till Stanton comes back? All right, so a couple updates on that. Thank you for that segue, 99. Couple segues on that. Giancarlo Stanton is not, as reported by Brian Hoke, Giancarlo Stanton is not in Somerset tonight. Aaron Boone said he might not play tonight due to weather over there. Not because of anything serious, due to weather over there. Boone said he's not expecting him in Boston tomorrow, so we could see him in the Angels series. That's some good news. Luis Hill, and all this is reported by Brian Hoke. Luis Hill's about 10 to 14 days from facing hitters. Aaron Boone said doing the math, that sets him up for a post-All-Star break return, possibly late July or sometime in August. So with that being said, and also Jake Cousins is waiting on options. It's trending towards Tommy John, so we might not see him. So with those being said, we're getting some help, no doubt. Getting that big right-handed bat that we've been needing all year. Luis Hill coming back a lot later than what I originally thought. You're going to have to go out there and get yourself another starting pitcher, because what if Luis Hill comes back and he's not ready or he's not true to form? He's got a month to go. If he comes back in August, he's got a month to go into the playoffs. So it's like Yankees got to be aggressive when it comes to that. And Jake Cousins, I would have liked to see Jake Cousins back. I do think he's got a filthy slider, but we're upgrading bullpen regardless. So Rice is gone by the deadline. Nah, they're not getting rid of Rice. I don't think so. Let's put it like this. I'd be surprised if they did. Val says we got to get this kid pitching. We got to get this kid pitching with his big mouth dissing the Yankees. You know how it is. You know how it is. Yeah, I would like to shut him up though. Is Luke Weaver back? Not yet. Not yet. But signs are pointing in the right direction that we might get him back sooner rather than later. Here's Carlos Rodon. Nah, here's the thing. You can't get rid of young. No doubt Rice is talented. You can't get rid of young talent, man. There's a spot for Rice on this team. They're not getting rid of Rice. Ref Snyder, Devers. Ref Snyder, first pitch, takes this, hits the line. Let's see if they call that fair. And they are going to call that fair. I got to look at that again. So Ref Snyder with a leadoff double. I want to see if it actually hit the line, or are they going to do what they did to us last night? That looked foul to me. That looked foul to me. Can we challenge that? They're not going to challenge. That shit actually looked foul to me. No lie. First pitch, ball outside. I mean, you can't trust the replay worth the fuck anyway, but would have been nice to at least challenge it. Ball. Cody isn't guaranteed to stay either. He's not. I think it's a good shot, though. That's a call shot. I think it's a good chance because Bellinger wanted to be a Yankee. I doubt he'll want to be a Yankee for 1 year. So hopefully signs point to Weaver being back before the ASB, the All-Star break. Yeah, I think he'll be back before then. The 2-1 from Devers to Rodon. Ball high. Doesn't get the call. Did clip his own. Yeah, 9-9, but sometimes the stats don't always tell you the story, dude. I'm watching all the games. I'm seeing Ben Rice hit the ball hard, getting either robbed or at somebody. So the numbers don't always tell the story, man. Here's the 3-1. Devers pops this up. Foul. All right, we're gonna need a good outing from Rodon. Realistically, like, it's going to be tough, especially going against the team for the second time. We did see Chyeaaa absolutely dominate the Yankees yesterday up until the 9th inning. But we're gonna need a better outing from Rodon that he did last time versus the Sox. The 3-2. This is chopped on the ground, foul. Rather have Stanton at DH. Just because Stanton's coming back doesn't mean they're not going to play Rice. You're going to alternate Ben Rice. Three balls, 2 strike count. Foul. I feel like when Li is in here, I got to defend Stanton from Li. And now 9-9, I got to defend Rice over Stanton. Like, can't just get rid of everybody. Phil says, you think Rice is doing fantastic this season, having a few unlucky games? No, he's had more than a few unlucky games. A lot of his at-bats are being hit hard. The 3-2. Foul. No, swing and a miss. Good, big strikeout right there. He looked away for a second. I think Devers was looking back. That was foul tip to the glove. Devers looked back like he fouled that off. Good job by Wells holding on to that one. Big strikeout. 9-9 could be Li. Imagine if it's Li's burner account and realistically he's a Stanton supporter. As this is popped up, shallow center field. Judge is coming in for it. Makes the catch. Runner stays put. 2 big outs, but we got to get out this inning. Let's go. That would be hilarious if 9-9 was Li's burner account. And like one account is very pro Rice, the other account's pro fucking Stanton. At the end of the day, man, Rice is still top 10 in hard hit rate though. Like I said, you could say you're tired of people saying he's unlucky, but dude, I'm watching the games. How many times he's smacking the ball, somebody makes a diving stop, a diving catch, or it's right at somebody. Like, that's baseball. It happens. Here's Narvaez, yesterday's hero. He seems to be holding a vendetta against the Yankees. A former Yankee prospect hit a big home run last week versus us, walked us off yesterday, and we did get to 2021 subscribers. Whoever just subscribed, I appreciate you. The 1-0. This is hit on the ground, backhanded by Volpe. Another all-balanced throw and can't get him. And here comes a run to score. Goldschmidt couldn't come up with that. They're going to rule this an error on Volpe. But Goldie did not do him any favors. Why is Okay, hold on. Goldie was... Wait. Goldschmidt is so far off the bag that he had to run back to the bag and couldn't really get set. That error is going to be on Anthony Volpe, but that could easily be just on Goldschmidt. Look how far off the bag he is with the righty up. It's like he's playing second base. And that does end the inning. I did miss it because I was looking at that Goldie play. Yeah, that error is going to be on Volpe, but Goldie was so far off the base. No, it's not the best throw. It's not. No, I'm not saying that Volpe didn't have a bad throw. It was a tough play, an all-balanced throw. But if you look at it too, Goldie was not set. Look, normally, because my point is this, I was going to say Goldie has to come off the bag and make sure that ball doesn't get away. But you can see it by the replay that he was sprinting back to the bag and literally had 2 feet and none of them were on the bag either. So you got to make sure you're not shifted over. And if you're Anthony Volpe, he made 2 similar plays to that one, couldn't do it on that time. So that's my point. I'm not absolving Anthony Volpe. No one's saying he's Derek Jeter, man. Stop with that, bro. So, Red Sox strike first on an error. See if we can get that run back. Goldschmidt, Jazz, and Volpe. Kerm, what up, man? But the brass thinks he's the second coming to Derek Jeter. No one's saying that. The Yankee fans are the ones saying that shit. Nobody's saying that shit. I'm a firm believer. Let Volpe be Volpe. He's a good player. Let Volpe be Volpe. No one's sitting here saying he should have been he's Derek Jeter. Did he have any shot at third base? I don't think so, because Jazz was off the bag. We've seen that happen too many times. So it was ruled a hit. No, it's ruled an error. No, it's an error. Okay, yeah. It was ruled a hit, but the error advanced the runner to second and scored a run. So it was ruled a hit. Thank you, Sean. The error advanced the runners and scored the run. Here's Goldie. First pitch is cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. Goldie swinging a miss. Ace, you took Rocky. Who is Rocky? Who is Rocky? What are you talking about? Sure, bro. Whatever you say, artist. You know better than anybody, right? Sure. Aside from pitching, Yankees are a solid team. Oh, absolutely. Volpe's not Jeter. No one said he is. Who said he was Derek Jeter? Ball. One ball, two strike count. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. What's up, Jared? The 2-2, ball high, 3-2. Look, you get all sorts of Yankee fans. You get the real negative ones, like Theo and 99, and then you get the real optimistic ones. Me personally, I lie in the middle. It just depends on what the team is doing. I call the team for what it's worth. When they're good, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. When they stink, of course, I'm gonna talk about it. Try to be as real as I can. But like I said, you can't. I'll never tell anybody how to fan, but there are a lot of negative fans, no doubt. And that locks up Goldschmidt. He's down on strikes, one away. Here's Jazz.
Oh, that jazz.
Donnie, who's artist? Who cares? Let the negative people come in here. Who cares? Artist first time in here, and he acts like he knows everything. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strike count. Never's been in the chat, but he knows. Oh, you think you know more than everybody does. He's definitely not Jeter, but you think he's a solid player. He is a solid player, Phil. That's what it comes down to. No one's asking him to be Derek Jeter. It's the people that, as Jazz fouls that away, 1-1. It's the people that are like 9-9, where he can't make a play and deep in the hole. You're not Derek Jeter. You're the one that's calling him Derek Jeter. No one else is saying, oh, Anthony Volpe, Derek Jeter. No one's saying that. The 1-1 ball. 2-1. Ace, what is your first memory with the Yankees? Dude, I'm 37 years old. Dude, I remember the playoff. I was old enough to appreciate the World Series runs. As Jazz hits his base hit to left field. All right, Jazz is on base. Got to start stealing. Your whole vibe is coming all crazy with your viewers. How do you know that? You just got here. How do you know that? You just got here. You've never been in the chat. How is the vibe coming off crazy? I'm talking about what I saw. How? You talking out your ass. Imagine making an assumption about somebody you just popped in. Like, oh, your vibe is so great. Get out of here, man. Here's Volpe. How about you take some time and see what happens before you start talking shit? Because you come off as stupid as fuck.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Give it 3 games. Go ahead and unsub. Nobody gives a shit. Do what you got to do. No one asked you to sub. Jason, my guy, what's good, brother?
What's up, bro? We straight. Holla. We straight.
The 0-1 to Volpe, ball, 1-1. Here you go, bro. I got you, man. You don't even got to unsub. I got you, bro. The 1-1. Volpe crushes this deep left field, and that one is foul. Oh, Anthony Volpe pulls it foul. Almost gave the Yankees a 2-1 lead. That was a tough pitch to hit. That really was a tough pitch to hit. Yeah, you could tell by where the stands are that Anthony Volpe, that was foul. We appreciate the effort. I appreciate that. That was close. That was close. And I'm gonna tell you this, that was a tough pitch to hit. Inside, like that. A little bit more inside, and he's and that's a home run. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. I'd take off with Jazz here. Nah, he didn't unsub. I blocked him. First time coming in the channel, you trying to disrespect people. Get out of here, bro. Look at how you're talking to people because you're dumb as shit. Look how you're talking to people because you sound stupid. Go troll somebody else. Joyce, thanks for popping in. Volpe hits this one. Shallow left field. Long run, and they say foul. Bro, what is up with the line, bro? Like, we cannot. Two balls, 2 strike count. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Anthony? Two balls, 2 strike count. Ball high, snap throw, safe. Chyeaaa, Tiffany, thank you for that gifted. Thank you for the $10 gifted. Appreciate you. The 3-2 foul. Three balls, 2 strike count. Tiffany says, shame for not respecting the hat game, as that is a ball. So he walked him. 2 on, 1 away. Let's go. That's fine. It's going to drop by 1 more. Two on, 1 away here. One ball, no strike count to Dominguez. The pitch, Dominguez lifts this center field. The center fielder's back. He's under it, makes the catch. Jazz goes to third. All right, here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Yeah, when we get back up, definitely. First pitch to Wells, ball. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Is somebody blocking subscribers? Wells popped up foul because he's hidden. He can't block shit. And this is going to be a pop out to end the inning. Jaden, what up, man? Do you have a play button from YouTube? Nah, don't. The best guy making him look like Cy Young. It's all right. All right, so we got him out of there. So he probably unsubscribed from all his accounts. So we got him out of there. What's up, Joyce? Joyce says she's doing great. Good to hear. Glad to hear it. All right, Story, Rafaela, and Mayer do up this inning. How do you buy a membership? It's down below. You gotta it's in the comments, it's in the description. We got this, 9-9. It's still plenty of game left, bro. We got this, man. Plenty of game left. $106 in Vegas right now. What do you mean? My guy NFE from the Strike Zone is in the building. What up, man? Make sure you guys go subscribe to my guy NFE. If you're not doing something, if you haven't subscribed to my guy NFE, you should question yourself. Right, NFE? Here's Story. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Story pops this up. Volpe's under it. He's there, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Rodon threw a hanging changeup. We're lucky they didn't drill it. What's up, Eddie? Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground, right to third. Jazz Fields fires, get some. Foul. 2 outs here. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He probably had multiple accounts that he's unsubscribing from, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. The 0-2 ball. Because he's not a mod. He can't block people because he's not a mod. And he's blocked, so. One ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Foul. Eddie says Yankees beat the Red Sox tonight. This is popped up. We got rid of somebody named Ortiz. Glad Jazz is back. Me too. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, ball. Two balls, 2 strike count. You're just glad Peraza's playing. Peraza's not playing today. He's not in the lineup. Foul. It's DJ LeMahieu instead of Peraza. Appreciate you, Antonio. Thank you, man. Oh, you're glad Peraza isn't playing. Got you. The 2-2. Foul. Look, I don't mind Peraza getting getting some at bats. I really don't. DJ LeMahieu's playing well, but Peraza still got the better glove in my opinion. Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. That's the thing. No one asked him to subscribe, especially from all his other accounts. No one asked him to do that. Like, you come in here, like, it's just those internet trolls. That's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, it's just those internet trolls. You can't do nothing with them. Finally got the out. Yeah, we finally got it. Fun fact, you might be going to New York next month and see the Yankees versus Cubs. That should be fun. If you get the opportunity, Theo, you definitely should go. Definitely. Nah, I actually haven't been to New York since before COVID, man. I was supposed to go for a wedding, but I just couldn't make it. All right, let's get that like up, guys. We get 10 more likes, I'll gift away a membership. Tonight's a good night to get to 100 likes. Let's go. All right, here's the Mayhew foul. Check DMs on Twitter or on Instagram. Your lineup's too inconsistent. I wouldn't say that. Dude, we're still one of the best teams in the league. Yeah, Theo. Not Theo. Yeah, Jacob. I saw it, man. Like I said, I originally thought it was foul too, man. I said the same shit, bro. I said the same shit. I thought it was foul. Here's the 0-1. LeMahieu chops this right to the second baseman. One away. Yeah, I said the same thing, dude. I don't know why they didn't challenge it. You're not going to want to waste the challenge this early, especially with how inconsistent it is. Dude, I said it as soon as it happened. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. Yankees better not extend Grisham. I don't think they are. I think he'll be done after this year. That's just my opinion. Call it strike 2-1. Val says, can we take a pitch? He just took a couple. If you're talking about Grisham. If you're talking about LeMahieu, he took one. The 2-1 shows bunt. Trying to steal a base hit, fouls it off. 2-2. The home run, the Judge home run over the Green Monster was last night. Yes, it was, man. He crushed it, man. He crushed it. Two balls, 2 strike count. Yankees trail by 1. Aaron Judge is on deck. First pitch, Grisham down on strike. Swing and a miss. Here's Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9 emojis in the chat. Let's go.
9-9!
9-9!
Highest average by players with 20-plus home runs. Aaron Judge on top of that list. Called strike 0-1. We got 47 people in here. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. Ball, 1-1. Wouldn't it be something? Judge tied the game again right here. Thank you guys for dropping those 9-9 emojis. The 1-1. Foul, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss. Same thing as yesterday. Judge striking out early. Yankees go down 1-2-3. What is up, man? Like, You know what's crazy? The Red Sox aren't a good team. They really aren't. Our bats have gone quiet so far. Going back to Thursday, our bats have been kind of quiet. They're gonna need to wake up. It's only 3 innings, Savius. It's only 3 innings. Two runs in the last 26. Yeah, the bat's going through a little slump right now, so. They picked a hell of a series to start going through a slump. I would have rather them started going through a slump against the Angels. Still got plenty of time left. The Boston series started yesterday if the Yankees weren't aware. Yeah, no. Facts, Dre. Facts. Asking a lot for Rodon to keep them down too, constantly. It's asking a lot for him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, he basically had a bunch of accounts that he basically unsubscribed from, but that's fine. Like I said, that's fine. We don't need negative ass people like that in here. Because I'm looking at all the accounts that I blocked is definitely spelled differently. So that's fine. Ken, what up? Did we just face 2 of the top strikeout leaders in the AL? Yeah, I mean, we're going through a little rough spot right now. Definitely. Kerm, all this trash talk about the organization, you're going to stand there and do not up. That's what I say. First pitch called strike. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. Okay. 1 ball, no strike count. How do you strike out twice against Dobbins? Maybe he's waiting. Maybe just like with Crochet, he's waiting to set him up. The 2-0. That's a called strike. 2-1. The 2-1. Ball. 3-1. Are we at 50? We are. So I'm going to go ahead and give away a membership. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I hope it goes to somebody that's in the chat. I love all my subscribers, but I hope it goes to somebody that's in the chat right now. The 3-1. Called strike. 3-2. Hold on. Come on, YouTube. Hold on, guys. My phone is acting up a little bit. Wait a second. Wait a second. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and he walked them. All right, I went ahead and gifted that membership away. The recipient of that one for every 50 likes. The People's Champ, my guy. What's good, brother? The People's Champ got that one.
The champ is here!
All right, here's Ref Snyder. Top of the order's up. First pitch to Ref Snyder. Hit on the ground. Base hit. Ref Snyder's having himself a game so far. Here's Devers. Devers strikeout victim his last at bat. First pitch, hit up the middle. Volpe gets it, flips to second for one, gets the double play. That's a big double play. Let's go. Huge double play right there. 6-4-3. Here's Gonzalez. No, I'm glad he didn't try to knock it down. Because how many times do you, he's lucky they didn't get hit, but how many times do you see a pitcher try to knock it down and it just turns into an infield single? So I'm glad that it went through. Because that's what you got to do. As a pitcher, you have to be aware of where the guys are shifted around. Ball, 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good change up there. 1-1. Madison says, let's get to 100. We can get there. 1-1. Ball high. Laura, what's up? Says, what up, Ace? Cheers. Cheers to you too. We got 45 in the building. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. Let's go Yankees, what she says. The 2-1. Ball, 3-1. All right, how behind am I? I'm a little bit behind. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Here's the 3-2. This is hit. Foul. Almost gave them their second run. Foul ball. Umpire was standing right there. Three balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Los. Here's the 3-2. This is popped up. Right field. Judge is under it and makes the catch to end the inning. That double play was huge. All right, let's get the bats going. Come on, Yanks. This is going to be the inning we crack through. Let's go. I would love for somebody, I really would love for somebody to explain to me why MLB TV, and it does it for everybody, why MLB TV goes back to the beginning of the stream after gameplay. Like, I've heard other content creators talk about the same thing. I wonder why it does that. James, what's good, bro? Says Boston takes the series tonight. Yankees are done until they get pitching. We'll see. It's 1-0. We'll see. Still plenty of game left. We're headed to the top of the 4th inning. Rice, Goldschmidt, and Jazz. We're breaking through this inning. We'll love a Rice home run here. This is Boston's World Series at this point. Daquan, what's good, bro? Yankees will win the series. look, today's a very important game, obviously. And then you got Freed on the bump tomorrow, so I'm confident we take this game. We can take it serious tomorrow. Yankees need to do a better job of scoring players, better job with players in scoring position. I mean, that's been our problem all year. It's been our problem for a couple of years already. When runners in scoring position, we don't come through, no doubt. What's up, Daquan? How you doing? All right, come on, Yankees. Here's Rice. Rice hits this up the middle, right to the shortstop. One away. Here's Goldschmidt. Hard hit ball right up the middle. First pitch, called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. That's a called strike. Dude, you also said Judge wasn't going to come through in the clutch. So you get some right, you get some wrong. It's as simple as that. No balls, 2 strike count. What about last night when Judge hit that home run? Some you get right, some you get wrong. Every batter should at least take 1 pitch. Oh, I'm all for not swinging the bat until you get a strike called. I'm all for that. Gotta have better at bats today, man. Come on. Damn, Crochet pitched 107 pitches yesterday. The 0-2. Goldschmidt lifts this to right field. Right at the right fielder. 2 away. The Yankees are going down too quick. Here's Jazz.
Oh, that jazz. Ah!
First pitch to Jazz. Hit to left field. Foul. There is plenty of baseball left. Dude, it's the 4th inning. So the game is over and after the 4th? I didn't realize we stopped playing after the 4th inning. I thought this went 9. My apologies. I thought this was a 9-inning game. Ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball. 2-1. The 2-1. Jazz chops this right to the first baseman, and he's not even running. That ends the inning. I mean, I know he just got back from the groin, but hopefully, you gotta beat the ball out harder than that. 9-9 is trying to take Theo's title as the most negative Yankee fan in the chat. He's trying real hard. He was talking a lot of shit yesterday. Then when Aaron Judge hit that home run, he changed his tone. It happens. Let me ask you something, right? If you can't with this team, can I legit ask you something, 9-9, right? Like I said, you're gonna fan how you want to fan. If you can't with this team, then why do you bother then? Then why do you bother? No, I don't think you're trolling. I think you're just a legit negative Yankee fan, which is fine. You got all types of fans. But if you can't with this team, why do you watch the team? Do you like any? And this is no troll question. Is there any other sports that you fuck with? I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but obviously you need to take your mind off the game for a second. What other sports do you like, man? Navarre's Durant story. Only baseball? So you never tried to watch any other sports? Or played like any other sports? Yankees have a better record than the Dodgers, what Ken Solar says. Yeah, but you know how it is. You're gonna have negative Yankee fans all over the place. They come in, especially when the team is losing. Nah, I don't think he's trolling. I think he's dead ass just a negative Yankee fan. He's trying to take over that title from Theo last year. That June, July of last year. Hey, I got news for you, 99. No one will ever beat Theo when it comes to last year, June, July time. Oof. Theo was on one. Nobody could be as negative as Theo was last year. All right, Navarre's Durant story. Do up. Theo said you're not wrong. Dude, you were on. You would have thought the world was on fire. Cold strike 0-1. Yankees went through that June, July slump where they were under 500 in a month. Theo was on one. Theo was ready. I had to check on Theo, make sure he was good. Ball 1-1. The 1-1. Navarez hits this. Base hit. This is going to be to the wall. See if Dominguez get this in quickly. Navarez going for 2. Here's the throw. And LeMahieu can't come up with it. He would have been out. If LeMahieu could have came up with that, he would have been out. Leadoff double. I'm not feeling this inning here. Red Sox get anything early, we might be in trouble. A little bit of better throw from Dominguez and we get him too. A little bit of a short hop. But it was tough. Wasn't a good throw. Dude, it's not easy. You act like baseball is easy, dude. You critiquing like you played. You critiquing like you played and made everything perfect. I didn't realize you had the talent, man. I didn't realize that. And before you say they're getting paid millions, Dominguez isn't. 1 ball, no strike count to Duran. Bro, you critique everything, bro. The 1-0 called strike 1-1. The Yankees have 0 doubles. Okay, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. You said you were coming here with a better attitude. Apparently not. Apparently not. Dominguez is not getting paid millions. He's not. Look up the contract. No, he's not getting paid millions. He's not getting paid millions. So he's getting multiple millions because that's what it is. So he's getting at least 2 million is what you're saying. Because millions is plural. So he's getting at least 2 million is what you're saying. So with the signing bonus, he's getting $2 million is what you're saying. Bro, you about to get timed out. I'm just letting you know. Because you not coming in here. You're not coming in here with a better attitude. As this is hit, left field, Dominguez makes the catch. Carl, what up? We come back and win. We're only down by 1. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Story, who's 0 for 1. Foul, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's a called strike 2-2. Do I agree these Red Sox jerseys are ugly? 100%. The 2-2. This is hit up the middle, base hit. It's about to be 2-0 ball game. As he's rounding third, 2-0. Rodon gives up another run. Runner goes to second. He's safe. Story with a double. Okay, runner stopped at first. Grisham's got to get that ball in, man. There's no way that shit should have been a fucking double. Once again, Trent Grisham. Because Story's not fast. Trent Grisham, once again, being nonchalant. No balls, 1 strike count. Shows bunt, bunts at it, and it hits him. Foul. The 0-2 ball in the dirt. Good block by Wells. Yep, Chris Kirshner said Trevor Story caught Grisham and Anthony Volpe by surprise on his hustle double. There's no way that shit should have been a double. You got to be better than that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2-2. How would you like to change the lineup? The backs are struggling as of late. I'm not panicking and starting to say this lineup can't hit. I'm not going that far. Now the last 3 games, yeah, the lineup has looked like shit. No doubt. But are we just gonna act like this team just fall off the face of the fucking earth? No. I'm not there yet. The 2-2. This is hit right field. Judge makes the catch. See if the runner goes to third. He's going to stop. He's going to stay at second. Talking about the lineup. Look, the last 3 games, the lineup has struggled, definitely. But going back to the Red Sox series, put up 20 runs in that series. 10 runs versus the Royals. 6 runs. And then 1. The last 3 games, yes. 1 run in the last 2 games and none today. So, yes, the last 3 games, the bats have been shit. But there's no need to make any major changes. Here's Mayer. Valda, when the Yankees are hitting, we're going to need a shutout from Freed tomorrow. Doesn't mean the bats can't get going. The pitch right down the middle, call strike. As Max says, stop quitting on your team. I mean, people are gonna feel how they're gonna feel. You can't tell nobody how to feel. They're gonna feel how they want to feel. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 1-2. Can't allow any more runs. Blue Hawk, what's up, man? God bless you too, my brother. Says, let's go Yankees. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ball, 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit on the ground to DJ. High hopper. Fires, gets some. Ends the inning. But the Red Sox do add 1. Almost at the halfway point of this game. Yankees trail 2-0. Come on. We got to get the bats going, man. The Yankee bats need to wake up. Call up Duke Ellis, Spencer Jones, and Brandon John for what, man? You want to call up rookies because 3 games where you haven't scored? That's what you want to do? Yeah, I'm glad that some of y'all ain't the managers. I really am. I'm glad that some of y'all, with some of the ideas y'all come up with, I'm glad that some of y'all ain't the managers. Woo! Ken says, back in July 1998, Yankees lost 4 or 5, looked bad doing it. People were there crying. The season was over. Yeah, you know how it is, man. You know how it is. All right, this inning, Volpe, Dominguez, Wells. We're going to get some runs this inning. Let's get 3. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys sub up. Look, I want to win the Red Sox series as much as anybody because I fucking hate the Red Sox. And the amount of shit talk that gets talked to us. I mean, yeah. I still think it's a rivalry, no doubt. But realistically, sometimes the Yankees just take it as a game. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
That almost hit him. 1 ball, no strike count. Volpe came so close to a 2-run home run in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1. Why are the Mets not helping us out with the Rays? Yeah, I mean, that sucks. That's what sucks. But I'm not panicking, guys. Especially after this week, especially after this series, our schedule gets very favorable. Foul. 1-2. Can't wait for Stan to get back. Well, he might be back in a couple of days. The 1-2. Volpe, high chopper, and foul. It's been a lot of high choppers from the Yankees tonight. The Yankee offense this series, 5 for 46. 1 extra base hit and 1 run. That came from Judge. 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. The bats have been absolutely asleep at the plate this in these first 2 games. This first game and a half. Doesn't mean that they can't wake up, but they're gonna have to do it soon. What's up, D's channel? Says Chyeaaa. How's it going? What's good, brother? The 1-2. Volpe hits this off the wall. Volpe needs to turn this into a double, and can't make it single. Good job by Duran playing that off the wall. Good job by him. Perfectly played off the wall. Holds Volpe to 1. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Duran got a good bounce off the wall. He knows how to play over there. That goes like we saw Dominguez struggle out there a little bit. Duran played it well. First pitch to Dominguez, cut on and missed, 0-1. So the way you talking, Andy, you think the Yankees about to go on a big slump, huh? From how you talking. So we about to go into a big slump. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball, 1-1. Yeah, we play the Angels next. I know. Yeah, we know it. Antonio wants a 2-run home run. Blue Hawk says, let's go Dominguez. Let's go Jason. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Dominguez pops this up. Foul. 1-2. So what's gonna happen, Andy? Since you know, when are the Yankees gonna break out of this slump? The 1-2. Dominguez hits this left field, and that's gonna be a good catch by Duran as he leaps and saves the hit. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Duran made 2 good plays out there in left field. Checks at first, he's safe. First pitch to Wells. Wells pops this up. The third baseman's under it, makes the catch, 2 away. Here's LeMahieu. Gonna be a rough month. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Father's Day is tomorrow. So I will be rocking the blue Father's Day fitted tomorrow for all the fathers out there. I do want to give a shout out to all the dads out there. Fathers, father figures. All the fathers out there. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk about it tomorrow as well. First pitch to LeMahieu outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Shout out to the guy Aaron. I know you a pop. I know you're a dad as well. A lot of dads in the chat. Aaron, man, your Mets ain't helping us out at all, bro. The pitch to LeMahieu is a called strike. 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. What is with the Sox always getting the better of us? Dude, they get up for these games. Sometimes to the Yankees, it just feels like another game. The Red Sox, they want to win these games. It matters to them. Ball misses low, 3-1. This is why, I mean, the Yankees got to go in with an attitude of, yo, we got to go on there and step on these guys' throats. Like, especially, like, you have a chance to really, you know, lengthen your lead in the division. Sometimes to the Yankees, just another game. The 3-1 to LeMahieu, and therefore a strike. That's going to release Volpe from first. Anything hitting the gap might give the Yankees their first run. Sloppy games. It happens, man. The Yankees are struggling too. The 3-2. LeMahieu lifts this right field, and that should end the inning as the right fielder makes the catch. This team, man. Sometimes this team just doesn't have the fucking fight, man. Like, I already said this. I already said this last time we fucking, and I came into this series trying not to get as bent out of shape as I was last series, but I fucking said that shit last series. The key to beating the Yankees sometimes is just to talk shit to them, because their asses will lay down and take it. They'll lay down and take the shit. Like, LA came in there, smacked the shit out of us after a year round, you know, talking shit. Red Sox, you're going against a pitcher twice that talks so much shit about you, and you're not showing up. Like, this is when it gets fucking frustrating. Like, and I don't want to go this route, but it's really in the Boone era that this team has become so fucking soft. Like, sometimes you got to go out there and smack people. You got to go out there and assert your dominance sometimes. This Yankee team just sits there and takes it. Hunter Dobbins threw 5 scoreless innings, 2 hits. Yankees are 5 for 9 in the series with 1 extra base hit. That was that Judge home run. Like, at what point in time is somebody gonna show some balls on this team? Like, it's all fine. Like granted, we're probably not playing the Red Sox in the playoffs. They're not going to make it. But you could very well get matched up again against the Dodgers. Are you gonna lay down again? Like, and this realistically, this should be a wake-up call for the organization. You got to go out there and add. I'm tired of losing these big games. I really am. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of losing these big games, because it just seems like it's another fucking game to the Yankees. Other teams are like, we're playing the Yankees, let's go ahead and get up for them. The Yankees are like, we're good. Don't give Ace a Dr. Banner moment. I was like that last week. What's up, Bill? Hit that like, guys. You guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe. Rodon back out there. First pitch swung on and missed. Ref Snyder's got him twice. I'm sorry, this is Campbell. Campbell walked. Walked in his last at bat. Ball misses, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul, 1-2. And you know what sucks? There's one man that we know that won't lay down and take it. Giancarlo Stanton, not available. Giancarlo Stanton, not available. You know he wouldn't be taking this shit. What's up, Lauren? How you doing, girl? What is up with this team? Against games that really matter to us, I guess, don't really matter to them. And that hit them. So 2 strike hit by pitch. Runner on first now for the top of the order. Here it comes. Volpe don't take it low key. Neither does Jazz. I hate to say it. I mean, Judge is more of a lead by example type leader. But there are times that it seems like Judge takes it too. I mean, he came up in a big spot yesterday, but somebody's got to go out there and say, look, let's stop this shit. We're better than this. Called strike 0-1. We're better than this team. No balls, 1 strike count. Ref Snyder pops this up. Goldschmidt's in foul territory, out of play. I will be live, 1:35 start time tomorrow. Hopefully we're looking for a fucking rubber match. And then the series finale will be right after the game tomorrow. Rodon cannot have him score more. We can't. You can't. Because sometimes the Yankee team will lay down. Ball. I wish John Carl Stanton was in this series. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, 2-2. Nah, I'm not. I'm just, Ken, I was just talking, man. I'm far from going on a rant. I'm not that pissed off. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. This is hit right field, right at Judge. 1 away. Here's Devers. First pitch to Devers. Big swing and a miss. Devers is trying to crack this game open. No balls, 1 strike count. You wouldn't cross Big G. Big G's, we need him back. It's as simple as that. That right-handed bat in this lineup, I don't understand why there are some people that don't want him back. Like, dude, he's one of our better players. Ball, outside, 1-1. What adjustments would I make to the offense? They got to have better at-bats. The offense has to have better at-bats. You have to take some pitches. Like, we are coming out very aggressive and swinging at bad pitches. You got to be aggressive. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ball outside, 2-1. And we got to hit with runners in scoring position. You saw the stat. Our at-bats with runners in scoring position this series is terrible. We only have 1 extra base hit as well. That's not a means that's going to win you ball games with 1 extra base hit. Here's the 2-1. Devers, foul, 2-2. Why is Father's Day so early this year? I don't know. I could have swore it was around the same time every year. When is it normally? The 2-2 checks at first. First, he's safe. The 2-2. Devers, foul. Yeah, I can see why that's terrible, Andy. Having to watch it with the Boston broadcast. Game is on Fox, though, for anybody that's wondering. The game is on Fox. I'm actually surprised tomorrow's game isn't on Sunday Night Baseball. The Giants aren't the Giants and the Dodgers playing tomorrow? I'm surprised they didn't put Yankees and Red Sox on Sunday Night Baseball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. Let's go. Big strikeout by Rodon. He's got him twice. He's got Devers twice today. Devers is really not having a good series either. We're holding their best hitter, but we just haven't been able to hit. First pitch is fouled away by Gonzalez, 0-1. Yeah, I didn't know that, Real Bill. I didn't put two and two together. It didn't compute to me that Father's Day came early this season. I didn't think about it. But thank you for that information. This is hit. This is going to be in the gap. Got to get to it. This could score a run. Grisham, got to get it in quick. Here comes Campbell. Throw home, and it's 3-0. Have a good one, Andy. Your Guardians scored 2 runs in the 4th inning. Your bats were not hitting well last night. It happens. Neither are ours. Sorry about your loss, Robbie. So sorry about your loss. Here's Navarez. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Navarez 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Halfway to the cycle. The 1-0. Ball 2-0. The 2-0. Ball 3-0. 3 balls, no strike count, 3-0 lead. Duran is on deck. Swing and a miss. They gave him the green light on 3-0. Here's the 3-1. And he walked them. That puts 2 on, 2 away for Jarren Duran. Luke, what's up? Luke, long time no see, man. How you doing, bro? Horrendous damn team. Screw this team. Luke, I see you change your avatar. What'd you change it to? Rodon steps off. The pitch to Duran is fouled away, 0-1. All right, stoppage in play here. Umpire's talking to Rodon about something. Rodon's at 87 pitches, so this is going to be his last inning. Was there something on? I don't know. Rodon threw something off the field. No idea. No balls, 1 strike count. This is probably going to be Rodon's last inning. Swing and a miss, 0-2. De Los Santos is warming up, so this is definitely going to be Rodon's probably last batter with Story on deck. Come on, Rodon. The 0-2. Check swing. Check at third. Did not go around. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good job by Wells holding on to that one. Ends the inning. Come on, we got to get the bats up, man. The Red Sox do add one more. Grisham, Judge, and... No, that's... Yeah, Grisham, Judge, and Rice. Normally, I'm used to seeing Rice and then Judge. All right, come on, Yankees. Come on, man. We are almost at 70 likes. Hit that like, guys, if you guys haven't done so. All right, Robbie, have a good one, man. And once again, bro, condolences to you, man. Sorry for your loss, dude. I hope you get, you know, my thoughts and prayers go out to you, man. I appreciate all your support for the channel. Keep your head up, man. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one, dude. Antonio says, Yankees still in this game. Let's get enthusiastic. Gonna have to. They need to get enthusiastic. Show some energy. Show some fight. All right, Grisham to lead things off. Need a good at bat from him. Come on, Trent. First pitch called strike outside corner, 0-1. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Dobbins, 5 innings, 2 hits, 4 Ks. He has had no issues today. The 1-1. Caught the zone, 1-2. Carl, we need a big inning, is what he says. We do. The Yankees have it in them. One ball, 2 strike count. Ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Grisham down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Here's Judge. Judge is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 5 strikeouts. 2 by Grisham, 2 by Judge. Not going to get it done when the top 2 guys in your order have 4 strikeouts and 5 at-bats. At least for now. Here's Judge. First pitch to Judge is spiked in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. This series, 1 for 6 with 5 Ks for Aaron Judge. That 1 hit was a big home run. The 1-0. Judge hits this on the ground. Foul. 1-1. Dobbins at 77 pitches. The 1-1. Ball misses low, but it's called a strike. 1-2. You can't call that on Judge, man. He doesn't have the same strike zone as everybody else. That's at least 3 inches below the plate. What's up, Darren? Ball misses, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Foul. The 2-2 almost hit him. Did that nick him? No, it did not. 3-2. Almost did. If I was a pitcher, I'd go slider outside corner. You just back them off the plate a little bit. Catcher sets up on the outside. Aaron Judge hits this on the ground. This is going to be fair. Long throw by the third baseman. Good scoop by the first baseman. 1-2 away. Here's Rice. We got 50 people in the building. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. I'll be live tomorrow. 1:35 start time. First pitch to Rice. Weekly hits this to third. Holy shit, man. Ends the inning. This Yankees team, man, is going down meekly tonight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. The Red Sox are not good, so I don't know what's going on. Earl said, just got in. They phoning in against these guys? I don't know, man. Because the Red Sox aren't a good team. They're not. I don't know. And what sucks is like, this is the type of shit that will wake up the Boston Red Sox. Ace, you think Big G returns? The return. I'm sorry. What do you think Big G's return does for Ben Rice? I mean, he'll get less playing time at the DH, but it's not going to take away much playing time because Rice does have the ability to play first base and catch as well, is what Aaron Boone was saying. He'll be back for the Angel series. I'm frustrated. I really am. And I'm trying not to fucking go on a fucking tirade rant right here. This Yankees team, man. Too early for that? Man. Look, I know at the end of the day, I mean, look, multiple things can be true. Do I want them to beat the Red Sox? Absolutely. Do people take these games? Do I myself and other people take these games very seriously against this rival team? Absolutely. Swing and a miss, 0-1. But at the same time, too, you could already look at it, it's just one series. So multiple things can be true at the same time, too. Like, I'm not jumping off. We're struggling these last 3 games. I'm not writing this team off. As that's hit deep left field off the monster. This is going to be another leadoff double. Hey, Mario, what's up, man? Fans take these games seriously? We do. Sometimes we take them more seriously than the team does. But that's on us. That's on us. That's not on them. The Great Rand, and that's gonna be all for Rodon. His night is done. Great Randini says, well, the Yanks are losing, but his son Radar just hit a 3-run bomb at 13. Congratulations to your son. We could use his bat right about now. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Who is coming into the game? Yuri De Los Santos. Yuri De Los Santos is coming in the ball game. Santos is having a good year, but I'm still not sold on him as a player. His numbers are, he's got a 2.16 ERA, which isn't anything to scoff at. But we just know that he's not, it's not sustainable. Luke says, Yankees suck, game over. We'll see. Boston owns us a series so far. Luke, I don't know if you heard me earlier. What's your avatar? Because I see that you changed it. What's your avatar? You want Cousins back? He might not be coming back. He might be getting Tommy John. You're just ready for the NFL at this point? Why? The Yankees are... For what? This Yankee season's far from over. First pitch is bunted back to Santos. Runner goes to third. One away. That's what you're supposed to do to win ball games right there. Supposed to try to tack on more runs. I wish we played small ball like that. Runner on third. One away. We need a strikeout here. Oh, you ready? You're just excited for the Giants. That's what you're excited for, which is fine. This is popped up left field. Dominguez is under it. This should be deep enough to get home the run. Here comes the run, and 4-0. Oh, shit. Sorry if my phone fell on the keyboard. Hopefully it didn't cause anything. Nope. Here's Mayer. That's a called strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground, right to DJ, off balance throw, gets him to end the inning, but they tack on another run. The Red Sox doing what they're supposed to do. Scored in 4 to 6 innings. This Yankee team can't muster a hit. At this rate, this game is over. Sox have us beat this year, and it sucks because we're better than they are. That's what sucks. That's what the most frustrating part is. We're better than this team. We really are. Devers isn't even going off. Devers is 0 for 3. I don't think he's got a hit. I don't think he got a hit yesterday. Devers hasn't even done shit, and it's because we're not showing up. That's what it comes down to. Your son is a lefty pitcher too, but he ain't throwing 80. Oh, he's young. He'll get there, but have him learn a good fastball changeup combination. Don't go up there trying to teach him breaking pitches and trying to throw 100. That's how you end up throwing out your arm. This is back to back. Not good starts for Carlos Rodon. A kid you actually played in high school is in minor league system. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what's up, dude. Luis Guerrero is the new pitcher, so Dobbins in line for the win. Dobbins gave him a quality start. Yankees down to the last 3 outs. That's a called strike. No balls, 1 strikeout to Goldschmidt. Goldie, Jazz, and Volpe do up this inning. Ball in the dirt. That's what I tell people, Luke. If you're frustrated with the team, don't watch. It's as simple as that. Like, I'm not giving you shit, Luke. You know, you and I, you've been a subscriber for a minute. I'm not giving you shit or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, people that get too frustrated, don't watch. Turn it off. Why even upset yourself on a Saturday night? Go do something else. Look at what Luke said. Luke said he turned the game off. He's frustrated. That's what a lot of people should do. If you're frustrated, don't watch. 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count to Goldie. Goldschmidt lifts this to right field. Slicing. Foul. Almost by the pesky pole. Almost that pesky pole home run, which is what we would have needed. Bro, that's like an inch away, bro. The Yankees have been losing this series too by like a lot, by not hitting. But we've come so an inch or 2 here or there. Could have won an extra innings yesterday. Casamigos, what up? He's frustrated, but he's still going to support your boy. Ace, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for your support. They're challenging this to see if it hit the pole. We know the challenges haven't been in our favor this series. I think it might have. Did it? You can't tell from that angle, but it looks like the shadows that it might have dinged off of it, but you can't tell. I can't tell. Here's the umpire. Foul ball. Why wouldn't it have been? Why wouldn't it have been? We're not going to get that. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strike count was behind. Motherfuckers got the nerve to complain about the short porch. Yeah, right? We know. And the monster in left field. Ball, 3-2. Look. Volpe got thrown out by inches. A ball hit the line by inches. Didn't go our way. Almost hit the pole by inches. It ain't our weekend. Here's the 3-2. And he walked them. Sometimes it ain't your weekend. Here's Jazz.
Oh, that jazz.
First pitch to Jazz. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Look, this Yankee team, this Yankee team leads the league in 5+ run innings this year. We need one of those here. That's what we need. We need one of those. We need one of those big 5-run innings. The 1-0 Jazz in there for a strike. 1-1. Monty says Jazz brings the energy. Their bullpen sucks, so let's see what we can do here. Now's the time to crawl back. I'll take a 2-run inning here. The 1-1 ball misses. 2-1. Jazz didn't hustle his last at bat. I want to know if it's because he was still a little banged up or did he just know it was going to be out. So I want to see his speed tested this inning. Here's the 2-1. Jazz swung at ball 3. Foul. 2-2. The 2-2 in the dirt, 3-2. So back-to-back good at-bats. Back-to-back full counts here for the Yankees. The lefty Wilson is warming up for the Sox. The payoff pitch, and he walked him. Back-to-back walks. Okay. That would bring up Anthony Volpe, who's been on base twice today.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Volpe just missed a 2-run home run in his first at-bat. Get him on small ball. You know what? I wouldn't mind. Monty, I wouldn't, if I knew that the Yankees could hit with runners on second and third, I'd bunt with Volpe here. First pitch, ball in the dirt. But he's walked 2 guys in a row. If I'm Volpe, I'm not swinging until you get a strike. Let him throw to you. Let him come to you. After he throws you a strike, then you get him. 9 balls, 5 strikes in this inning for him, for Guerrero. The 1-0. A little outside, but got the call. Personally, you shouldn't give a guy who's been wild that call, personally. He walked 2 guys in a row. You shouldn't give him a call on the outside like that. The 1-1. Volpe hits this right to the shortstop, popped up, 1 away. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
I really fucking hate blaming the referees, the umpires, but that's a big difference between a 2-0 count and a 1-1. Big difference. Huge difference between being up 2-0 and a 1-1. Dominguez, 2 flyouts today. First pitch to Dominguez, hit on the ground, base hit. This might knock in the first Yankee run. Here comes Goldschmidt, and the Yankees are on the board. Finally, let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Keep that line moving. Joyce says we never give up on our team. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
All right, they should be bringing in the lefty here, and they are. They're bringing the lefty to face Wells. Austin Wells would be a good time for a home run, baby. Especially with that pesky pole. Wrap one right around that shit. Bill O says, let's go Yankees. I will be live tomorrow, 1:35 start time, guys. Dominguez will be awarded by sitting tomorrow. Oh, absolutely. You know it. You know it. Bellinger's going to be back in the lineup. Grisham's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. You know. We know what's up. Grisham will be playing center field. Dominguez will be on the bench. We know it. You know it. I know it. It wouldn't surprise me. I called the same shit a couple days ago. After Dominguez 3-hit game, I said, yo, you riding the bench next game, Pop. Antonio says 3-run home run makes Yankee fans very happy. It would make me very happy. Honestly, though, I want to keep that line moving. The 3-run home run is great. But give me 2 doubles right here. Give me a double by Wells and a double by LeMahieu. A double by Wells will knock in Dominguez and Jazz. And then a double by LeMahieu will knock in Wells. That's what I want. But I'm not saying I wouldn't take a 3-run home run. All right, first pitch from Wilson to Wells is hit right past the shortstop. You got to send Jazz. Here comes Jazz, rounding third. The throw home is cut off. Let's go. Lead cut in half. Austin Wells comes through in the first pitch. 4-2. Let's go.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Here's DJ La Machine, La Machina. Come on, DJ. Hit something right off the monster. Right off that monster. Yankees might have something cooking here. LeMahieu 0-2 with a ground out and a fly out. That's right, Monty. Keep that line moving. Pitcher steps off. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, welcome to Dace Avenue. Hit that subscribe. We're on the road to 2.5K. Let's get those subs back from that troll that we lost today. Let's go. No balls, 1 strike count to LeMahieu. LeMahieu, foul. 0-2, so I did miss a pitch because I was behind. The righty, Greg Worset, the former New York Yankees, warming up. He pitched very well against us last week. Come on, DJ. Grisham's on deck. Right field is prime for DJ to go to with the lefty up, and instead he swings and misses. Jeez, DJ. Here's Grisham. All right, Trent, you're going to get something good to hit here with Aaron Judge on deck, bro. You got to make him pay, dude. When is the last time Grisham homered, by the way? Anybody know? If anybody could look that shit up for me, that'd be great. First pitch to Grisham. Ball outside. Good take. 1 ball, no strikes. Make him come to you. All right, Wells is not the fastest. Dominguez can score on a base hit. It's going to take 2 base hits to probably score Wells. The 1-0. High. 2-0. Ooh. Grish, you got a 2-0 hitters count, and that man is on deck. The 2-0. Grisham pops this up. Grisham, you son of a bitch. Foul. Goes foul. I was about to say, Grish. 2-1. That was a meatball. He's not seeing it right now, man. Not saying that he can't figure it out, but the writing's on the wall. Like I said, Trent Grisham is turned back into a pumpkin. It's midnight for this dude, man. Wells has wheels. Not like that, Billo. Not like that. Not enough to score from first. And the dimensions, unless it's something deep in the gap. The 2-1. Grisham swinging a miss. 2-2. It would have to take some. And they're calling the rundown. Dominguez, what are you doing? What happened? Yeah, he's definitely sitting the bench tomorrow. And wait, Aaron Boone is definitely putting his ass on the bench. What the hell happened? Dominguez stopped. Did he? What? With 2 strikes, Dominguez runs halfway to third and stops. Oh my goodness, man. You can't. This dude fell asleep on the base path. I don't know if he thought it was 3 outs or 3 strikes. Oh yeah, Dre, he's on the bench tomorrow. We know it. He might be on the bench for 2 days after that. So that kills the threat. You can't do that. You can't do that with Aaron Judge on deck. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Grisham. You can't fall asleep. He's on the bench tomorrow. He might bring in Bellinger right now. Carelessness, man. You just killed a rally. Maybe Rojas gave him the wrong side. I don't know. There's no way we're going to know. We're not going to know the truth. I can't believe he just, like, you see it. He got a secondary lead and just stopped. The throw goes to second and he's nabbed at third. No idea what the hell just happened. So that kills the rally. Here's Anthony, called strike, 0-1. Ball. Stuff like that is why the Dodgers out fundamental the Yankees. Yeah, but, you know, you're right, Kerm. You're right. But stuff like that has been limited this year. That's a hopper over the head of the pitcher, right to Volpe, 1 away. But at least we can say stuff, at least for now, stuff like that this year has been limited. Hopefully, it doesn't rear its ugly head when games matter the most, Kerm. But I agree with you. We read what the Dodgers said. Put the ball in play. The Yankees will make mistakes. Here's Devers. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Mental mistakes. Yeah, you can't make those mistakes. I don't know. I'm baffled by what happened. You don't see that a lot. He just like, it's like his brain just turned off. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Ball. The 2-1 in there for a strike. 2-2. At least we don't have Glaber. Glaber was responsible for a lot of those miscues last year, no doubt. But at least we cut the lead in half, though. We're within striking distance. Good inning by the Yankees. The 2-2. Devers golfed this. Aaron Judge is under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. It didn't have to take the Dodgers to figure out It didn't have to take the Dodgers to figure it out. The brass have knew and refused to accept it. I mean, yeah, when you have guys like Gleyber Torres, no doubt. I'm not Gleyber was one of the usual suspects when it came to us and that type of stuff. That's why they didn't bring him. That's why they didn't bring him back. Bringing in a guy like Cody Bellinger has made us more fundamentally sound. That's why they're playing Trent Grisham more and more, even though Grisham's very nonchalant in center field. That's a called strike. Look at today. Grisham, a ball hit right to him. It gets turned into a double because the scouting report on Grisham is he's going to take his time to get the ball. And that's what's frustrating about him because he's got a great glove. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike out. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. We're at 78 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Might be able to get 100 today. One ball, 2 strike count. Paints the outside corner. De Los Santos says, "Can I help you?" Gonzalez says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." De Los Santos has been solid for us. I still don't think he's a good player, but he has been solid. All right. Grisham's back up there. Hopefully seeing some extra pitches. Maybe he'll come through with a big at-bat here. This is virtually like an extra at-bat for Grisham. He saw 2 strikes. Count starts over. At least we got back in the game, is what Real Bill says. Yeah, we're blooping a blast away from tying this ball game up. Maybe we'll get a bloop by Grisham and a blast by Judge. Like I said, this team is leading the league in 5-run innings. Who's to say they can't have one right here? All right, Grisham back out there. They're leaving the lefty out there, at least to face Grisham. Grisham hits this, center field, runs it down, 1 away. Here's Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Come on, Cap. Judge with a mammoth blast late in that ball game yesterday. They're going to leave the lefty out there to face Judge. First pitch to Judge, misses low, 1 ball, no strike count. Had to step out for a second. How did we score? Here's the 1-0 to Judge, right down the middle. Dominguez singled and Wells singled. Got runners on base. Dominguez with a single and Wells with a single. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Judge hits this right field foul. 2-2. Check swing. Judge went around. His third strikeout of the game. This dude is just up there whiffing, bro. Jeez, Judge. Here's Rice. Last hope for this inning. And now they're gonna call this an automatic strike on Rice when he's standing in the batter's box? Why? No balls, 1 strike count to Rice. Ball misses, 1-1. Mexican Tom Brady, what up? Judge just can't show up in a big game. Showed up yesterday. Hit a big home run to tie the game. Can't really say that. The 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. It's hilarious too that your avatar is actually a Mexican Tom Brady. That is hilarious. The 1-2. Rice takes a ball low. 2-2. Try to make your avatar bigger though. It is hilarious though. The 2-2. Rice down on strikes. Yankees about it. We had our shot. Fucking. That ends the top of the 8th. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, Mexican Tom Brady. All right, this race looks like the Yankees going to try to salvage one fucking game out of the series with Max Fried, who is at least the fucking loss stopper, but losing back-to-back series to the Red Sox is infuriating. Jay, what up, man? So next inning will be Goldschmidt, Jazz, and Volpe. Our last hope. Yankees just didn't show up this series. Like I said, they don't take these big games as seriously as we do. It's evident by their performances. They don't show up. Check some of those other scores. I know if the Mets lost, Tampa's about to move up. Yep, the Tampa won. Blue Jays lost. Orioles won. So Red Sox about to move up on us. So this lead in the division is dwindling. It was at 7. We lose today, it's gonna be at 4.5, back to 4.5. Lose this game, Yankees gonna be 6-5 in the I'm sorry, 5-5 in the last 10 games. Navarez, Duran, Story. First pitch called strike. That was low. Got the call. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike count. Losing against the Red Sox sucks. It does. It really does. Losing back-to-back series to the Red Sox absolutely sucks. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This is hit to Volpe. Volpe lets it get an extra hop, throws the first, gets him. 1 away. Here's Duran. What is up with this ump? Now the umpire calls a pitch clock violation on the Duran. Dude, can you let these guys walk to the fucking box? Like, what's the rush? 1 ball, 1 strike count. Like, I don't you got a date, ump? Like, you want him to sprint out to the box? Relax. The 1-1. Duran pops this up. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Bottom of the 8th inning. 1 out. Yankees down by 2. In the dirt, 2-2. Here's a 2-2. In the dirt. 3-2. You got to attack him, man. Your internet's out. Big storms heading your way. I hope you're okay, Real Bill. Greg Worser's Greg Worser is going to come in this game. So it looks like he might close out this ball game for the Red Sox. The 3-2 challenges him and fouls it away. The 3-2. This is hit foul. Battling up there. Seeing a lot of pitches. 18 likes from 100, guys. Hit that like. Check swing. He did not go. So that's a 1-out walk. Trevor Story in back-to-back series has been killing us. Like, he's stepping up for this series. Would like to see what his numbers are against us in the last 2 series. Checks that first safe. That's a called strike. 0-1. Norma, what's up, girl? How you doing? Glad you're here, Norma. Hopefully you give us some good luck. How's your day so far, Norma? The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. This scored, yeah. This series, Norma. This series. This team is not showing up to play. 4 runs in the last 4 games. 3 games. 4 runs in the last 3 games. This offense in this road stand is just fell asleep at the back half of it. The 0-2. This is hit on the ground. Could be 2. Volpe goes to second for 1. Gets the double play. All right, guys. 9th inning. Yankees down by 2 with 3 outs to go. Goldschmidt, Jazz, and Volpe. Drop those Yankee emojis in the chat if you want the New York Yankees to come back and get this W. Come on. Girls had a game they lost. Little one got hit by a pitch in the shoulder blade. I hope she's okay. That hurts. That's painful. Thank you, Royal Bill, Joyce, and Jay. Appreciate you. I will be live tomorrow, guys. 1:35 start time for Game 3 of this series. Hopefully it's a rubber match. But the Yankees are going to have to show some balls and come back in this ball game. Victory, what up, man? Greg Werser, the former Yankee, trying to close this game out. She's okay. I'm glad to hear she's okay. What'll make her feel better is some good cooking from her mama. She did cry. Getting hit with the ball hurts. I don't blame her. But it'll only make her stronger, Norma. Here's Goldie. First pitch, ball. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Goldie with a walk and scored our first run of the game. He got us started. See if he can do it again. Come on, Goldie. The 1-0. Goldschmidt crushes this left field off the top of the wall. That's going to be fair. It rolls around. Goldie with a double. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
She chose McNuggets. You can't go wrong with chicken nugs. Here's Jazz. Keep that line moving, Jazz. First pitch, Jazz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Jazz, man, I love you, dude, but you can't go up there swinging for the fence, bro. Victory says NYY rally. The 0-1. Jazz hits this on the ground. That's going to advance Goldie to third. Jazz isn't hustling. I don't think he's completely healthy. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Like, I don't know if it's a business decision to not hustle, but I mean, he did just get back. Come on, Volpe. Volpe almost hit a 2-run home run in the first inning. Would love one here. Volpe 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch, Volpe hits this right to the second baseman. Out number 2, but it does score a run. Volpe with an RBI. Here's Dominguez. Jason, you need to make up for falling asleep with a big shot right here. Come on, Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
4-3 ball game. Yankees down by 1, trying to show some fight late in this game. 3 unanswered runs. First pitch at Dominguez. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0, ball, 2-0. Oh, Jason Dominguez. Come on, kid. Have a moment. Have a moment, JD. Wells is on deck. The 2-0. Dominguez hits this to left field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be extra bases. Second time that's hit off the door. The tying run is in scoring position. Luke said game's over. You're wrong, Luke. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yankees are a base hit away from tying this game up. The groundskeeper door is out there. That's the second time that it's caromed off that door. Hit it again. Austin Wells with an RBI single his last at bat. Wells has been performing well as of late, no pun intended, and a big opportunity here. Yankees trying for some late inning magic, some late inning heroics here. T says, fuck school. Don't tell that to the kids. But I feel you. School is for fools. Stay up. Hey, if you're a kid listening to the channel, school is cool and don't do drugs. Your brain is fried. I feel you, T. You got to do something to take your mind off of it, like a movie review. All right. Yankees down to the last out, down by 1. Can Austin Wells be a hero? First pitch to Wells. Misses. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count here. The 1-0 to Wells. Ball, 2-0. Come on, Wells. I feel you, T. Come on, Yankees. The 2-0 to Wells. Ball, 3-0. Yeah, yo, they're gonna take their chance and go against DJ. He don't want no piece of Wells. And my voice is still shot from that Judge home run yesterday. He's gonna take his chance and go against DJ LeMahieu. I'd bring in Cody Bellinger. The 3-0. Ball 4, but he calls it a strike. Jeez, Here's the 3-1. Wells hits this. Deep center field. Center fielder's backing up and makes the catch at the track to end the ball game. Wells gave it a ride, but the ballpark holds it. And the Red Sox take the series. The Yankees leave the tying run stranded at second. Wells gave it a ride. This is 2 games in a row that we've been teased when we look like shit. Yankees fought, but come up short. Red Sox take the back-to-back series versus the Yankees. Son of a bitch, man. He gave it a ride. What more can you ask? But realistically, he should have been on base because that was a ball. That was called a strike. It should have been a fucking DJ LeMahieu up there. Damn, this team sucks. How you figure, Luke? How you figure this team sucks? Because we lost the series to the Red Sox? Because we lost, I mean, sure. I mean, 42-26, but this team sucks. So, y'all gonna feel how y'all want to feel at the end of the day. Like, I'm as frustrated. I hate losing to the Red Sox. I'm frustrated too. It sucks. But I'm heading out of here, guys. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Hopefully, Yankees avoid a fucking sweep. Because, you know, you got Max Fried in the bump. This fucking team, man. Hate losing. I really do hate losing to this team. I really do. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I'm yours truly, the Ace. Adios.